It's Gen Con Day 3. Oof. Starting to feel it now. Good day. Yesterday was a fantastic day. Had a really solid day of running demos. Went to the Shadowrun Writers Seminar. And that was a lot of fun. That was a panel that was Kevin Zarnacki, Rusty Zimmerman, and R.L. King. And that was pretty fantastic. That was a lot of fun. Went out to dinner at the Weber Grill. Weber is amazing. It's one of my favorite places to go to dinner. So I'm really glad we were able to go. And they just have this fantastic kitchen that's wall-to-wall stainless steel grills. And it's just amazing. The food is just to die for. After that, I was originally going to go to the Ennies, but I ended up deciding that I really wanted to go to the podcaster thing instead. We were up for an award. The last mission that I fully developed before I stepped down as missions developer, which was called 1057. It was mission 0602, and it was written by Tim Patrick. Fantastic mission. You should check it out. It's available for download on DriveThruRPG. But it was up for an ENnie Award for Best Electronic Product. Didn't win, unfortunately, but hey, you know, it's an honor just to be nominated, as they say, and I can, you know, Tim can now add ENnie Award nominated writer, and I can add ENnie Award nominated developer to my resume. So that's kind of fantastic. So I skipped that though, because like I said, I just kind of wanted to hang out with friends instead. I was really jonesing for it. So I went to the Shadowrun Podcaster Seminar last night. That was a lot of fun. There was Cliff from the Arcology podcast, Bobby Frankenberger from Complex Actions, Tim Patrick. Tim went over to the Ennies in case he won, and then he came over to the podcaster, and he's from Critical Glitch. Rusty Zimmerman was moderating the panel. Opti from the Neo Anarchus podcast was there, and Lee Stone from they do an actual play podcast, Dice Crimes. Anyways, it was a really good panel. It was a couple hours long. A lot of good questions for the guys, some interesting stories and stuff. Cliff got up and he sang a rendition of, he had written a song shortly after Tinner passed away called I Do What I Want, and because that was one of Tinner's catchphrases. And the whole song is, you know, I mean, it's told kind of in character because his last character that he played was Johnny Banger, like a bit British, you know, attitude rocker. And he... And the song is, you know, basically a lot of Tinner's catchphrases and attitudes put into song form, and it's an amazing tribute and really fantastic. It's a pretty good song on top of that, and man, did it hit me right in the feels. I ended up crying like a baby by the end of it because I miss my friend. So. But it was really good, and then after that, went and hung out for a while. I got to see my friend Squish finally. We tend to pass each other at the conventions way too often and don't get to hang out. So she came over, sat down, and hung out for about an hour, I think she was there. And it was nice just to catch up with her and chat. And then went up to a Scotch Squad meeting. Had a little bit of scotch, had some pizza, and yeah, it was really good. Oh, at Weber Grill, I had this fantastic... I don't really like mead normally, but they had this... they had a couple bottles left of something called... it was Dwarf Invasion is what it was called. But it was this cherry mead. That was like this sour cherry mead, and that was fantastic. Lee and another guy at the table got the last two bottles of it. And I was going to order a bottle, but they were out, so I ended up trying a little bit of Lee's, and it was amazing. So it's been a really good show. You can probably hear my voices already. I'm way deeper than normal, and that's because my voice is getting a lot rougher from nonstop talk. I've done 15 hours of demos so far this weekend, on top of, you know, my not working hours. I'm nonstop talking with all my buddies and friends and stuff. So So yeah, it's getting a little rough on me, but that's all right. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up and get going because I gotta head down to the hall here shortly. I'm gonna try to get some more footage of the convention hall today. In fact, that's one of the reasons I want to go early is I want to try to zoom around the hall a little bit before all the people start showing up. Because since I'm demoing for Catalyst, I have an exhibitor's badge, which means I can get in early. So I get in there before the crowds. I can actually get some video without, taking, especially since I'm kind of in a seated position on my scooter. So if I'm not careful, all I end up getting is footage of people's asses, which, probably not what everybody wants to see. What most of you want to see anyways. So, all right. Take it easy, guys. We'll get some more footage for y'all, and hopefully when I get home and splice all this stuff together, it'll make some bit of sense and be fun to watch. Tanner, I don't think we've done it yet.
Do I need to go down like this? A little bit.
And then I will need a drink to cheer him, but so we get everybody on video.
You need a drink? There we go. Alright.
On the count of 3.
To start dancing.
1 second, 1 second. What are we cheering to? Tanner.
1,
Almost one.
2, 3.
Cheers! Go to.
All right.